What's up, folks? How y'all doing? Morning, Lori. I'll give you a wave. Top of the morning. All right. Um, I'm a little behind this morning. I had some technical difficulties, and what that boils down to is I had normally I have in the the information part of my post. I have a spot where you can donate or sign up for a personal session with me, or also sign up for some groups that I'm running online. And it's about a 15-minute process to type all these things in and put in all the required links and blah, 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 all that jazz. And this morning, I was flipping back and forth between my pages, and I was just about ready to paste in the last informational link, and the whole darn thing just disappeared. So, shit. Whatever. So here we go. Good morning. I'm Gail Wolf, and much less comfortable to do, and that's forgiveness, because forgiveness is always about something that hurts inside, or something that's not comfortable, or where we've been wronged, or maybe where we feel like we have wronged someone else. Hey, good morning, Jen. What's shaking, girl? Um, so where I want to begin is really at the basics of this. And I'm going to talk about this for 2 days. I'm going to talk about it today, and then I'm going to go into it tomorrow. And the reason I'm going to break this into 2 days, or rather one of the reasons, is I've got a couple different exercises that I want to share, and I don't want to try to spit all this stuff out all in just one day. I'd rather stretch it out over 2 days, so it gives a little time for some of this to sink in on a deeper level. So the first thing that I want to say about forgiveness is, what is it that causes us to have to forgive in the first place? Like, really, what happens in our physiology? What happens in our mindset to create circumstance within us that that we have to forgive, or realign, or come together with somebody in a different way? And it boils down to where we are aligned in ourselves and where we are not aligned in ourselves. And the first thing is that most of us, when it comes to forgiveness, we've got people that we grew up with that may have been harsh to us. It could be a grandparent, it could have been an aunt or an uncle, it could be an older cousin, could be our caretakers, whether it be our parents or whoever raised us. And one of the elements that makes it so difficult is that um, we are always healthiest and most balanced when we are connected to ourselves, when we are in alignment with who and what we are. And when we're growing, we are yet. And so we're seeking that out. And as we grow older, and as we get through life, we have experiences that tell us, oh, I seem to like that, and this is where I align, and so on and so forth. We gain our identity, we gain who we are. But at such a young age, we don't know. We're really clueless, and we're feeling the whole thing out. And when people are rude or treat us poorly during that time, we're not together in ourselves enough to know right from wrong. So we just assume that it's right. And then we grow up and we find ourselves. We start to connect with who and what we really are, and we discover that the way this person treated us when we were young wasn't too cool. In fact, it was horrible. And so we go through this process of first coming together within ourselves, and then realizing, coming face to face with the idea that this person treated us wrong, or that whatever it is, there's a resentment, or there's an axe to grind, or whatever the phrase is that seems to fit the scenario. But the key here is that at some point in our process, if we're aware inside, we eventually decide that we want to come together within ourselves, and we want to have a state of peace or balance in ourselves, so we can have that balance and peace in our lives. And so then that begins the healing process, right? is a desire to have a better experience of ourselves and a better experience of the world that we live in. And the number one place to start with any and all of this is always in who we are and how we are relating to ourselves and how we're relating to these other people. And so if you're reading between the lines of all this, it comes to, are we consolidated and aligned within ourselves, or is there somebody that caused us to disassociate from ourselves because of a belief they instilled within us that tells us that we're wrong or that we're bad? And anytime there's a person in our lives that causes us to do this, where we cause ourselves to separate from ourselves, whenever we go to realign with ourselves, we end up being angry at that person. It's just a natural part of it. For example, and just to apply it to like an adult scenario, how many of us of something, who knows, whatever it is, um, but then the relationship ends and we end up being resentful towards this person for all these reasons we can't seem to figure out. Like, I don't know, I'm just mad. We betrayed ourselves in the relationship. It's where we gave ourselves away and made the other person more important. We stepped out of our own alignment, which if you look at the stages of, I think it's the stages of acceptance or something like the first thing is denial. And that would be when you're in the middle of the experience itself, and then you go through the anger where you realize, hey, there's something off here. Like, I'm mad at that person or I'm mad at myself. Um, then it goes into bargaining and depression, and then finally acceptance. But where I want to go with this whole thing today is how to realign with ourselves, how to realign with that person. Because if we're angry at someone and that's the state that we're walking around in, it's not serving anyone, especially not us, the person walking around that's carrying the anger. It's a lot to carry anger and resentment inside, and it affects and pollutes. It affects and pollutes our emotions, it affects and pollutes our actions, and it just doesn't serve anyone. And the number one thing when it comes to forgiveness is most people feel like if they forgive this person for whatever it is that they've done, that we're letting them off the hook. Nothing could be farther from the truth. The thing about anger, and I don't remember where I heard this, but anger is like it's like drinking poison and in expectations that it's going to hurt the other person. It doesn't work that way. When we're angry and we're resentful, we're hurting and poisoning ourselves. And so the key is to forgive, to let it go, but not really let it go. More change relationship with it, change relationship with ourselves, and that's where it all begins. Is we first have to forgive ourselves for having been in that situation or subjugated ourselves to a scenario where we're giving ourselves away to someone that may not necessarily deserve that level of our attention. So um, I want to go into a little exercise today that I love, and a lot of people talk about this, or it's gone around. So maybe you've already heard of this, but it's called Ho'oponopono, and this is it's a forgiveness exercise, and it's at first it can be really hard to say what I'm about to go into because especially if we're still in that phase of anger. And if and I just want to, before I go into this too much further, I want to say that if you're in the phase of anger and you're frustrated with somebody, um, let yourself be there for a little while. Too many people try to go into the state of forgiveness before they're really ready. And we cannot bypass that stage of anger. Anger gets such a bad rap because it's not very acceptable because of the way we've seen anger expressed in society so many times. We see anger as destructive, as tearing things down and ripping them apart, and plus it's just not uncomfortable, or it's just not comfortable to be angry. However, Anger, just like intense love, you don't feel anything else. Anger is tremendously aligning and tremendously empowering as long as we choose to express and experience it in a balanced way. So, in other words, being angry is fine. Use your anger to be connected to yourself and find some sort of a healthy avenue for that energy. And even if you have to have a conversation with somebody and anger is what gave you the strength to have that conversation, that's a good use of anger. However, if you constantly blast that person with that anger, now you're starting to tear things apart. But the key with anger is to be with it while it's there, learn from it all that we can, and have the intention to move beyond it. And that's really what moves a person into the next stage of action. And this is where it gets uncomfortable, is that when you're angry at someone else, to tell that person that you are sorry, especially when you feel wronged, is tremendously challenging. However, it's necessary. And even if you don't speak it to that person, for you to speak it out loud to yourself with the intention that it's going to that person is tremendously healing and tremendously powerful. So, a Ho'oponopono goes like this: it's I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Now, that's not necessarily too easy to do with somebody that you're angry with. However, it's tremendously transformative inside of you. And so it's I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Work with this for a little bit. Make a little list of people that you're angry with or that you're frustrated with or someone that you feel has done you wrong, and say these words out loud as if that person is in front of you. Literally say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. It can be really challenging inside to take that first step to actually say it, much less actually mean it. And at first, it may you may have to fake it until you actually make it. But doing that is the first step to letting yourself off the hook. Because the number one person that needs forgiveness in any scenario that there's been anything that's been damaging or harmful is forgiving yourself first place, or giving that part of yourself away that that person didn't respect or mistreated. And so this is a way that you can realign with yourself and reconsolidate yourself and have a better state of balance and peace in your own being. So that's what I have to say for today about forgiveness and about moving on from what may have been challenging. And the other piece with this that I want to throw in before we jump into the exercises is that um, we've got plenty of time right now. And so there are a lot of people that are sitting around thinking about things. And our mind always tends to go where there's the biggest charge in life. And if there is someone in our lives that we need to forgive, that charge is going to be there and our thoughts are going to go there because we're still and we're not busy with something. So, right now, during this time, is optimal. This is the optimal time to forgive other people, to forgive ourselves, and create a better state of balance within ourselves. So there we go. Honopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. It's awesome. Okay. So without further ado, we're going to jump into some somatic healing exercises, and then do a guided meditation. So, all right, take a moment to get comfortable. Take a moment to drop in, close your eyes, bring your awareness inside. Let your thoughts drift away. Bring your awareness more into your breath. And just let any thoughts that you have about what's going on in the rest of the world, any thoughts that you have about what you had for breakfast, any thoughts you have about what's going on with the rest of your day, just float away. Give yourself the gift of the here and the now. There's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do. There's just this moment. Let yourself be here now. And bring your awareness more fully into your breath. Begin to feel the rise and the fall of your chest. Begin to feel the inhalation and the exhalation of your breath. All right, so we're going to deepen in this awareness by taking 5 deep breaths. And we're going to do this in a specific way. We're going to be breathing in the mouth. And as we breathe in through the mouth, we're going to expand the energy and the breath through our entire bodies from torso base all the way down through the thighs, the calves, the knees, all the way out through the toes and hold for 2, 3, and exhale from the toes, the feet, the calves, the knees, the thighs, the base, the torso, the chest, all the way up and out, and squeeze the bottom. And exhale. Nice job. Breathing in for the second breath. All the way through the legs, all the way out through to the toes, and hold for 2, 3, and exhale from the toes up the feet, the calves, the knees, the thighs, the base, all the way up and out the lungs, and squeeze at the bottom of the exhale. Nice job. Breathing in through for the third breath. Filling the top, middle, bottom of the lungs, torso, base, knees, calves, all the way out through the tippy toes, and hold for 2, 3, and out the mouth. Through the feet, through the calves, through the knees, through the thighs, the base, the torso, all the way up and out the lungs, and get a nice squeeze at the bottom. Exhale, squeeze every last bit of breath out. Nice job. Breathing in for the third breath, I think. Breathing in the mouth. Filling your entire body with oxygen, filling it all with energy. Keep breathing in all the way out to your toes and breathe in a little more than you're even comfortable holding and stretch a little bit. Nice job. And hold for 2, 3, and out the mouth. All the way up the legs, all the way up the base, all the way up the torso, all the way out the lungs, and squeeze at the bottom of the exhale, all the way down, all the way out through to your toes, and hold for 2, 3, and out the mouth. Moving every last bit of oxygen, every last bit of energy, all the way up and out, and squeeze the bottom of the exhale, pushing all the air out. Nice job. And last breath, breathe, hold for 2, 3, and exhale, and squeeze every last bit of air out, all the way up through the legs, pushing all of it up the torso, all the way up and out the lungs, all the way out the mouth, and squeeze every last bit of it out. Nice job. And breathe normal. Take a moment to chill. Check in. Just notice, where are your thoughts? Notice, where is your energy? Notice, where is your awareness? All right, nice job. So we're going to take a moment. We're going to do another little exercise. And this is for folks and this is actually for anyone and everyone, because everyone deals with frustration and anger at some point, right? So I'll wave to a few people here. Yo, 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 people. Um, so everyone deals with frustration and anger, and we've got different stuff going on. all the way out to this balloon, right? And I focus on anything that I'm mad at, anything that I'm frustrated about, anything that is really just up for me and that's keeping me from being able to be present or to be able to be focused. This is a little like seriously a 15-second exercise that can totally change your physiology if you really, really connect with it. So imagine this balloon out here. I got a straw and I'm taking all my frustration, all my anger, anything that is really, really causing me to be imbalanced, and I blow it into this balloon. And it's like this. Focus on the anger or the frustration, whatever's going on. Squeeze the hand. Breathing in again, connecting with whatever is frustrating you. Blowing this balloon up a little bit bigger. Taking another breath. Do this two more times. Breathing in. Filling this balloon up a little bit bigger. And last one. All right. Tie that balloon off. Send that baby to the sun. Get it on out of here. Send it to a place where it can be burned up, where it can be transformed into something that works. Energy and frustration is only energy. It's only energy. And when we change the information of that energy, automatic work. So one hand here over the chest, it's going to be above the nipple line, below the collarbones, right there. The other hand is going to be right here over the belly button. The whole idea is going to be breathing into the area underneath this hand, going to be breathing into the area beneath this hand. The whole idea is to get these little areas to have a little conversation with each other. Movement and breath into one area for the full inhalation and exhalation. And then the next breath can be breathing in the nose into focusing the energy, movement, and breath right here. And then exhaling out the mouth. And it's gonna be kind of like so, kind of like a little dance between the two. All right, here we go, folks. Breathing in the nose and the top hand. Stretching with the energy, movement, and breath in through the top hand. Good job. And out the mouth. Sinking it down. Nice work. Breathing in the nose into the bottom hand. Expanding the energy, expanding the movement, expanding the breath through the belly and out the mouth. Squeezing it down. Nice work. Squeezing the air out, compressing the energy, bringing awareness to your chest. Breathing in the nose into the belly. Stretching your belly button out with the breath, stretching it out with the energy. Nice work. And out the mouth. Exhaling, allowing your hand to sink all the way into your belly, all the way back to your spine. Nice work. Breathing in the nose into the top hand for the second breath. Filling your chest with the energy, filling your chest with breath, feeling the movement of your chest and out the mouth. Squeezing it all the way down, feeling a movement back into the chest, into the center. Breathing in the nose into the bottom hand. Feeling the expansion and the movement of the energy through your belly. Nice job. And out the mouth. Sinking it down. Breathing in the nose into the chest, into the top hand. Stretching the energy, movement, and breath all the way up and out through the hand and out the mouth. Squeezing your hand all the way down into your chest and breathing in the nose into the bottom into your belly. Stretching, stretching, stretching with the energy, movement, and breath through your belly and out the mouth. Sinking your belly all the way down and breathing in the nose into your chest. Stretching the energy, movement, and breath all through your chest. Expand, expand, expand a little bit more than you're even comfortable with. Nice job. And out the mouth. Sinking it down, squeezing out all of the breath. Breathing in the nose into the bottom hand. Stretching with the energy, movement, and the breath. And out the mouth. Sinking it down. All right, last round. Breathing in the nose into the top hand, into the chest. Really get an expansion through your chest this time. Really stretch with the energy, really stretch with the breath. Nice job. Keep going and out the mouth. Sink it all the way down, bringing the relaxation all the way through your chest, all the way through your heart. Nice job. Breathing in the nose into the bottom hand. Stretching with the energy, stretching with the movement, stretching with the breath through your whole belly, all the way back to your lower spine. Nice job. And out the mouth. Squeezing it all the way back down. Good job. Now let your hands come to your knees, to your hips, in with you. Check in with where you're at. Check in with where your thoughts are. Check in with where's your energy? Where are you? Are you feeling grounded? Are you feeling aware of what's happening around you, or are you more aware of what's happening inside of you? All right. So we're going to go into the next little exercise here, which is guided meditation. That I've been this guided meditation is to help you, help all of us to connect with the grounded earth energy. When our bodies, when our awareness, when our energy is grounded and when it's present, we align with the frequencies of the planet itself. That is harmonious. Our bodies heal when they're in harmony and when they're in balance. The greatest place that we can find an infinite source of that balance and of that groundedness is in the earth itself. And so these guided meditations that I've been doing is all about helping to connect with that grounded energy and bring it up into the body and distribute it to the areas of our body and the areas of our physiology that help us to heal. And the more balanced we can be, especially during this time when there's a virus that can do us serious harm, this is the time to really be grounded, really be really connected to the earth. So that's what we're doing here. So, all right, here we go. So find yourself a comfortable spot. Close your eyes and drop in. Bring your awareness back inside, right where we were before. And now allow this awareness to go down into the earth. Allow it to go all the way, allow your awareness to go all the way into the center of the earth. Feel into the depth of the groundedness. Feel into the depth of the balance. Feel into the depth of the harmony that is in the earth. Bring your awareness to what that's like to have that much balance, to have that much stillness. Feel into the energy of the crystals that are in the earth. Feel into the energy of the minerals that are in the earth. Feel into the energy of the gravel and the rocks that are in the earth. Feel into the energy of the water that is in the earth. Feel into the energy of the lava that's in the earth. And allow all these energies to come into one point of presence, of awareness that you allow to come up from the depths of the earth and towards you until it enters into your toes and the bottoms of your feet. And if it helps, you can imagine walking barefoot through the grass or a beach or having your feet in a pile of dirt. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your feet. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your ankles. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your calves. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your knees. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your thighs. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your hips. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your pubic bone. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your tailbone. Now bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your lower back. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your belly. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your middle back. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your chest. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your upper back. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your upper arms. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your elbows. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your forearms. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your wrists. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your hands. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your fingers. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your throat. Bring that grounded into your face. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into your ears. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into the back of your head. Bring that grounded earth energy and your awareness into the top of your head. Bring that grounded earth energy and awareness into your forehead. Bring that grounded earth energy and awareness into your eyes. Bring your awareness into the darkness behind your eyes. Bring your awareness to the darkness of your mind's eye. Bring your awareness to a spark of light that is forming in your mind's eye right behind the center of your eyebrows. Bring your awareness to the color of that spark of light. Bring your awareness to the brightness of that spark of light. And we're going to take 3 breaths into that spark of light. Breathing in the nose, that spark of light to be a little bit bigger than it was before. We're going to grow the spark of light to be the size of a marble. Here we go. Breathing in the nose. Grow that spark of light a little bit bigger. And out the mouth. And breathing in the nose for the second breath, growing that spark of light a little bigger. And out the mouth. And third breath, growing that spark of light to being the full size of a marble right behind the center of your eyebrows. And out the mouth. And if you can't see the spark of light, imagine that it's there. Feel it there. Trust that it's there. Trust that it's happening. Now take 3 breaths into this orb of light and grow it to be the size of a golf ball. Here we go. Breathing in the nose, growing this orb a little bigger, and out the mouth. Taking a second breath, growing this orb to be a little bit bigger, and out the mouth. Taking the third and final breath, growing this orb to be the full size of a golf ball. And out the mouth. Just take a moment to sit with that. Again, if you can't see it, feel it and trust that it's there. And notice what happens inside as you put your awareness on these things. Now duplicate this orb of light that's sitting in the space between your ears and send its twin straight down through your throat, bringing healing energy to your teeth, to your mouth, to your throat, to your cervical spine, bringing it further down, bringing healing into your upper chest, into your lungs, until this orb goes all the way down and gently stops in the center of your heart. We take 3 breaths into this orb of light, expanding it from the size of a golf ball to the size of a baseball. Here we go. Breathing in the nose. Expand that orb of light, making it a little bit bigger with your breath, and out the mouth. Taking the second breath in, breathing through the nose, expanding that orb of light a little bit bigger, and out the mouth. Taking the third and final breath, expanding the orb to be the full size of a baseball. Breathing in the nose. And out the mouth. Just take a moment to check in. Nice job. So we're going to duplicate this baseball size orb of light that's in our hearts. We're going to send its twin straight down through our torsos, bringing healing to our lower lungs, bringing healing to our bellies, our stomachs, bringing healing to our gallbladders, to our livers, all the way back to our kidneys. As it keeps going down, it's bringing healing to our to our small intestines, to our large intestines. It keeps going down, bringing healing energy to our spleens, to our appendixes, all the way down lower. It's bringing healing to our bowels, to our bladders. It goes all the way down, bringing healing energy to our reproductive organs until this orb gently stops in the space between our pubic bone and our tailbone. We're going to take 3 breaths into this baseball size orb of light and grow it to be the size of a softball. Here we go. Breathing in the nose, expanding it, and out the mouth. Taking another breath, breathing all the way down into the space between your tailbone and your pubic bone. Expanding that orb of light and out the mouth. And taking the third and final breath, expanding this orb to the full size of a softball. Here we go. Breathing in and out the mouth. And just take a moment and check in with that. All right, so we're going to duplicate the softball size orb that we have sitting in our base. And again, if you can't see the orb, feel it. Trust that it's there. Feel the energy that it's awakening. Send its twin down into the earth, sending it down 20 feet, sending it down 20 yards, sending it down 20 miles, sending it down 200 miles, sending it down into the earth 2,000 miles, sending it all the way to the very center of the planet. Checking in, feeling and noticing the balance, the harmony, and the stillness that is in the center of the earth. Feeling that same depth and level of presence in your own body. Now allowing this orb that's in the center of the earth to inform and educate and instruct the orbs that are in your body. The orb that's in your base, the orb that's in your heart, the orb that's between your ears, and the orb that's in the center of your pituitary gland in your third eye. These orbs begin to expand out and spider web out like little bolts of lightning, informing, educating, and healing all the other aspects of your physiology and your body. These orbs of light are expanding out, seeing them, feeling them expand out into your entire nervous system, bringing healing and balance and stillness into all of your nerves, healing all of your neural pathways, balancing all of your nerve endings, bringing healing to all the nerves running up and down your spine and attaching to your brain. Feeling and seeing and sensing these orbs as they expand out into your endocrine system, healing and balancing all of your glands, healing and balancing all of your hormones, into your circulatory system, bringing healing to all your red and white blood cells, your plasma, your veins, your arteries, your capillaries, your heart, your lungs, bringing healing to your entire circulatory system. Feeling it expand out into your digestive tract, bringing healing all the way from your mouth all the way down to your bottom. Feeling expand out into your immune system, bringing harmony and balance and strength into your immune system, informing your immune system to begin creating within it the antibodies to the coronavirus, to begin creating the antibodies to any bacteria or virus that can ever cause your body harm or imbalance. Feeling these orbs in the light as it expands out through your entire body, eradicating any cells that could be cancerous, and developing the intelligence within all the cells of your body to no longer duplicate in a cancerous way. Bringing your entire physiology and every cell in your body into alignment and harmony with every other cell that is in you. Expanding out into your very DNA, causing your DNA to spin at a higher level of efficiency, awakening the quantum elements of DNA that they refer to as junk DNA, awakening it, awakening its full potential, and bringing your entire physiology into alignment with your divine blueprint, which is your perfected and most balanced state that's inherent in your DNA. Taking a moment to just sit and be present with all of that. And whenever you're ready, you can begin wiggling your toes, begin wiggling your fingers, begin wiggling your nose. You gently sway side to side, forward and backwards. Begin moving your body in small movements. Bring your awareness back into the room, back into the space that you're sitting in. And when you're fully ready, you can open your eyes, bring your awareness back into the room. Nice job, folks. Nice job. Thank you from on behalf of myself. Thank you for everybody that's out there. The more balanced and harmonized we are, the more balanced and harmonized this entire world is. Thanks for being a part of this. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back again tomorrow morning. Until then, be good to each other, be good to yourselves, and take care. We'll see you soon.